Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of economics. We'll explore three major types of economic systems: capitalism, socialism, and mixed economy. Get ready to understand the forces that drive production, the roles governments play, and the potential benefits and drawbacks of each system. Okay, let's dive in. First up, capitalism, a system centered on private ownership and individual initiative. Imagine a world where you can own property, start a business, and pursue profit with minimal government interference. Governments in capitalist societies enforce contracts, protect property rights, and ensure a level playing field. The engine that drives capitalism is the invisible hand of the market supply and demand. Businesses produce goods and services they think people want, and consumers decide what they'll buy. This interplay determines prices, encourages competition, and leads to innovation and efficiency. Capitalism has driven incredible economic growth and technological advancement. Think about the Industrial Revolution, Silicon Valley, and the smartphone you might be using right now. But capitalism has its downsides, like significant income inequality and potential exploitation of workers or environmental disregard. Critics argue that wealth concentration can undermine social mobility and create disparities in income, healthcare, and education. Many capitalist societies have regulations and social safety nets to address these issues. However, the tension between profit maximization and social responsibility remains a key point of debate. Let's shift gears to socialism, driven by the idea that the means of production should be owned and controlled collectively. The goal of socialism is to create a more equitable society by prioritizing collective well-being over individual profit. In a purely socialist economy, the government makes key economic decisions like what to produce, how to produce it, and how to distribute it. Proponents argue that centralized planning allows for a more rational allocation of resources, ensuring everyone's basic needs are met. They point to benefits like universal healthcare, free education, and affordable housing. Critics argue that centralized planning can be inefficient and stifle innovation. They point to historical examples of socialist economies struggling to keep up with rapid innovation and consumer choice. The lack of competition, they argue, can lead to stagnation and a decline in the quality of goods and services. Critics also worry about the potential for government overreach and limited personal choice. It's important to note that pure socialism is rare. Most countries that identify as socialist have hybrid systems with elements of both socialism and capitalism. These mixed economies try to balance social welfare and economic freedom. But before we get to that, mixed economies, striking a balance. Most economies fall somewhere between capitalism and socialism. Mixed economies blend elements of both systems to harness the best of both worlds. They recognize the power of market forces to drive innovation and efficiency, but also the need for government intervention to address market failures and promote social welfare. In a mixed economy, you'll find a mix of private and public ownership. Essential industries like healthcare, education, or transportation might be partially or fully nationalized. This ensures greater control over access and affordability. Other sectors are left open to private enterprise, allowing for profit, innovation, and competition. The government regulates these industries, setting minimum wages, ensuring safe working conditions, and preventing monopolies. The balance between free markets and government intervention varies widely in mixed economies. The ongoing debate centers around finding the right balance between economic freedom and social responsibility. These are complex questions with no easy answers, constantly being debated and reevaluated. So, there you have it. A crash course on capitalism, socialism, and mixed economies. We've explored the core principles, potential benefits, and drawbacks of each system. Economics isn't just about dry statistics, it's about people and how societies organize themselves. The kind of economic system a society chooses profoundly impacts its people. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, keep those brains churning and I'll catch you later.